So for everyone who's been watching Hell Mode, new Isekai this season, we're up to now episode 6. What have you been thinking about it? Because I've been really enjoying it. Did a few videos on YouTube, but I figure, hey, we're halfway. Let's do a quick little video. Let's just quickly talk about how much I've been enjoying it. I'd love to know what people are thinking, because to me, there's two shows airing this season that aren't trying to necessarily reinvent the wheel, but just be really fun. And that is Easygoing Territory Defense, as well as this. I really enjoy this one, and I think the best praise I can give it is the pacing of what happened by episode 6. There's two options you would have seen. It would have happened by the end of episode 3 in a lot of shows, or it would have happened at the end of the first season. And what I mean is it would have happened too quick, or it would have dragged out. And what I'm talking about is kind of like the character development that our MC ended up getting. So what ends up happening is we kind of prove that our village is really good at hunting boars because, you know, he comes from like less than commoner status. And in doing so, a baron ends up promoting him into being a manservant, which is actually quite a promotion because someone of his status should never be able to get that, right? So he has to say goodbye to his family, part ways. His whole goal was basically he wants to go because he's a gamer, right? He plays this world because he decided to go on hell mode difficulty to basically hunt dragons. Like, that's his whole goal. And now he's going to be locked in political bullshit, which will probably limit him. But usually this type of promotion, this type of goodbye, episode 3, episode 12, usually not episode 6, but it feels like the appropriate pacing. And one of the things I've really liked about this show is just the MC and his attitude, and most importantly, around the midway point of like episode 3, I think it was, he starts to treat this more like, okay, even if like I'm looking at this as a game, these characters are real, so I need to treat them as family and value their life. And watching the strategy and these characters just, we went from barely able to feed the village, which then gets taxed at 60%, to watching them have this like masterful way of hunting boar now. They have different sections where they hold them in place. The weaker fighters have longer spears, the better fighters have shorter spears. It's just really cool to see how they've handled combat and tactics. And as well, there's also the whole almost like Digimon style plot line where he kind of like, he creates summons and then they digivolve into cooler summons. It's just a really fun show. And honestly, the 3D and how they've used 3D for the monsters, I've really fucked with. I don't know, it's a really fun show, and by episode 6, I feel like I've seen more than maybe a lot of these shows would normally show, but also I feel like there's still so much more to explore. The characters are good, I think the drama's well written, and I'm really enjoying it. But you can let me know what you've been thinking of this show down below, man. I think it's really good. Be sure to drop a like, though, share your support, subscribe, ring that bell, and if you want to go the extra mile, Patreon, we do cover this every single Friday, full live reactions and exclusives over there. But until next time, everyone, take care. You all have a good one.